Hey you guys, it's Nicole, and I'm sorry for the quality of the video right now. I don't know what the hell's going on with this camera, but it's pretty shitty. If you have liked my Facebook fan page, then you know that some shitty ass shit is going on, and you don't know what the hell is going on because I haven't told you guys, but there's a lot of shit going on right now. And what happened is, I'll just start from the beginning. So Sunday, I took Aaliyah over to see Dallas, and I was trying to do something nice. I was trying to prove to Dallas that even though we're not together, then I'm still going to allow Aaliyah to see you. I'm still going to bring her over to see you. And so I brought her over there, and he, when I was getting ready to leave, told me he wasn't giving her back for a week. And when I tried taking her, then he told me he was going to knock me out if I didn't give her back to him. We had a big ol' ordeal with that. And so that day, a bunch of shit went down, all of that, and my mom ended up calling the cops, and I, at that point, did not want the cops involved. I did not want to freaking get the police over there. I told Dallas that my mom called the cops and that like, I was going to tell them to go away pretty much when they got there. So, because I wanted to do things by myself, which I realized was fucking retarded of me at that moment, but I didn't want the cops there. So my mom got pissed off at me and kicked me out and told me that I couldn't move back in until I got custody papers of Aaliyah. I got custody papers for Aaliyah, and that I couldn't move in until I figured that shit out, which is completely understandable because it's pretty dramatic with Dallas trying to fucking take off with Aaliyah. Anyways, my mom ended up kicking me out, and Dallas had Aaliyah. I couldn't get Aaliyah back, so I ended up moving in with my friend Kendra and her uncle Corey, who I'm really good friends with, and he's like a father figure to me. So I was living with them for the past week. And I've been trying to figure out how I'm going to get Aaliyah. My plan before anything else happened, was to get custody papers while Dallas had Aaliyah, and to go get custody. And I was trying to get emergency custody, but that didn't happen because you have to be able to afford an attorney. And so that was my plan, was to get custody papers before I went and picked up Aaliyah on Sunday. And Dallas, one day when I was over there visiting with Aaliyah, after I told him I didn't want to be with him anymore, then he tried kissing me, and I told him no, and he grabbed my face and forced me to kiss him, and started getting ridiculously controlling. And so we got in an argument. He was going to let me take Aaliyah to go give her a bath at my house, but then we got in an argument over that, and so he changed his mind and told me I couldn't take her. Then he told me I couldn't take her, and so we got in an argument about that, and as I was leaving, he told me, you're not welcome here anymore, don't come back until Sunday and when you come to pick up Aaliyah. And I told him, fuck you, she's my daughter, she's here, and if my daughter's here, so am I, so fuck off. The past couple of days, I was not able to see Aaliyah. I hadn't seen her in 2 days, and it fucking killed me. I literally felt so on edge all the fucking time. Today was the second day that I hadn't seen Aaliyah, and so I decided, you know what, fuck Dallas, I'm going to go see my daughter. And so Kendra and I and Maggie, this morning, or not this morning, I guess it was around 2 o'clock, 2 or 3 o'clock, we went over there to see Aaliyah. And as soon as I walk in, then I don't see Dallas, I don't see Aaliyah, and I'm like, what the fuck, where's Dallas and Aaliyah? So I go downstairs, and Dallas is downstairs, but Aaliyah is nowhere to be seen. So I was like, where the hell's Aaliyah? And then Dallas didn't say anything, but his brother was downstairs and told me that she was upstairs with his girlfriend, with Dallas's brother's girlfriend. And so obviously, as soon as I fucking walk in the house, then Dallas is pawning off Aaliyah on everybody else, and I walk in, and so I went upstairs, and Aaliyah was on the bed sleeping, and he had her on the bed upstairs by herself sleeping, And so I walk upstairs and I picked her up, and he comes in. He's like, "Don't fucking wake her up." And I was just like, motherfucker, I can wake her up if I want to. Like, what the fuck? And then, like, how many fucking times before him and I ever got back together and he was absent for the first 3 months of her life, then how many fucking times did he come over when he did come over, the short little times that he did come over? Every fucking time that he did come over, Aaliyah was sleeping, he woke her ass up and then left me with a crying baby. So fuck you, I'll do the same thing to you. He told me, he's like, "Don't fucking wake her up." And I told him, fuck you, I can wake her up if I want to. Like, she's my fucking daughter, I haven't seen her in 2 days. And so he came over, he got pissed off and came over and grabbed me by my foot and started bending my toes backwards with Aaliyah in my hands, and tried breaking my toes. And so I kicked him, and then he came after me again and starts socking the shit out of me. He's freaking socking me in the leg, fucking socking me as hard as he can. And then finally Kendra freaking jumps in and is like, "Sock her one more time and see what fucking happens." And then Dallas got off, and then it came after me again and fucking grabs my broken hand and fucking tries breaking it again and fucking starts squeezing it and trying to break it again. And then he gets off, and I fucking jump up and I start swinging at him with my broken hand. I didn't hit him, but I started swinging. Like, I was pissed. I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me, dude? Fucking come after me like that with my daughter in my hands?" After that, then I was just holding Aaliyah, and Dallas was sitting there talking shit to me. I was talking shit to him, and then he started calling Kendra a slut and all this shit. So I just got up and left, and I decided, you know what, fuck that. I'm going down to the courthouse, I'm getting a restraining order, and I'm going and I'm getting those fucking custody papers. So I did. I went to the courthouse, and I got restraining ordered papers. They told me that's when they told me they couldn't give me emergency custody, and I have to go in tomorrow to get an advocate to talk about how to get this custody thing taken care of, and that's the plan. That's what's been going on, and it's very fucking stressful. I am living at my mom's house again. Last night she let me come back, and so I am living at my mom's house, and now I just have to try and get Aaliyah. Well, I am gonna get Aaliyah, and if I go there on Sunday and he doesn't give her back, then he's gonna regret it, because either I'm gonna call the cops, and if I call the cops and they don't do shit, then I'm gonna bring it into my own hands, and he's gonna fucking give me Aaliyah, because I'm so sick and fucking tired of this shit. I'm so sick and tired of me trying to be a good person and trying to accommodate him even though he's a fucking douchebag. For those of you who are young moms and who are going through the same situation, maybe you're pregnant and you're not with your baby's dad, or maybe you've had your child and you're not with your baby's father, and your family or people are trying to tell you to go get custody and go get those custody papers taken care of. And if they are, I'm telling you right now, it will be the best fucking idea in the world to go get those custody papers taken care of. Because even though I didn't listen to everybody that told me that it would be a good idea, then I felt like I needed to learn the lesson by myself, and I did. And now here I am telling you guys my experience and what the fuck I'm going through. And let me tell you, it's hell not being able to overpower a man and being able to get your daughter back, and he can overpower you and take your daughter away or your child away. It's shitty as fuck, and it happens. I didn't think it was going to happen to me. I didn't think Dallas was going to do that, but he did. So I'm just telling you guys right now, like, if you're in that situation and you're debating on whether to go get custody papers or not, I'm telling you right now, it would be a damn good idea for you to go do that, because then this shit could probably happen to you, and it's fucked up, man. It's fucked up.